Hey YouTube, Jason here with Vapes. Today we're going to be going over the Dead Rabbit by HellVape. Okay, so I know I'm going out of order on these, but I like the Drop Dead so much I had to see what the other ones were about. Um, so originally the Drop Dead was my favorite, right? Then I checked out the Drop and it became my favorite. So now let's see if the Dead Rabbit will jump in there first or second place. Um, so I got it today at a reasonable price. I think it was like $31, $32, something like that. Um, it comes in a multitude of colors. That is one thing I like about it. One of the pros is it comes in a bunch of colors. Here you got a matte black, like a rainbow chrome, a gold, um, a black and white, I guess. We got silver, purple, red, blue, and I got the stainless steel. Mine did not come with a blue cap like that drip tip, though. It came with a purple one, and in the box it came with a black one. Here is what you get in the box. Okay, it comes with the drip tip on it. That one's kind of turquoise. I guess they just throw in whatever. Mine's definitely purple. And from that view, it doesn't look, it just looks purple. But if you look up close, it's like a cloudy, um, really actually pretty purple. I like it a lot. I liked it once I looked at it closer, more than just glancing at it. It's like purple and stainless. But it also comes with a black one if you want to change that out. Stainless and black doesn't look bad either. It comes with a 510 adapter, a couple. I didn't really get the tools because. Alright, I'll show you in a minute. But two tools, two Allen keys, some O-rings, a squonk pin for the 510 connection, and it does come with spare screws that are Allens, right? So you get two Allen keys and spare screws that are Allens. But going up close, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It comes with, let's move this one out of the way here. It comes with just regular flathead screws in it, but you get two Allen tools, so not really sure what's going on there. I kind of do a double take. I was like, okay, if you want to take the flatheads out and put the Allens in, they give you a tool for it, but they give you two tools for it and not a tool for the flatheads that are installed in it. So that's kind of wonky, I guess. Maybe I got a bad toolkit or whatever. I don't know, but so this is up close. It looks like underneath, you would have room to snip the excess coils after you put them in, but you don't. Like I couldn't fit my snips underneath there. So you do have to take the time to measure out your coils, put them in, and then tighten them down. I did like the posts though. Once you get it in there, they do go really snug, and you don't have to worry about it trying to, sometimes it'll jump out if you tighten it too much. This just snugged it down and stops. It was perfect. I do like that. It was pretty easy to build on besides that, but as far as the build deck goes, the Drop is still my favorite. That little diagonal slit where you can get in there and clip off your excess is just ingenious, and unless somebody follows that design, I don't see a better build deck than the Drop. But this was easy. I would recommend it for a noob because this one's gold plated, this one's silver, so you know your positives and negatives right off the bat. I had to adjust my 510 connector just a little bit because it was protruding a little too much. So when I put it in my mech mod, it didn't really it didn't really go down flush all the way, and it's still here. Let me get this up close out here. Let's see if you can see it. It looks pretty flush on the camera, but like as I'm looking at it, I can see light in between the mod and the the RDA, and it could just be because this is a cheap mech mod. It could just be the mech mod and not the RDA. But I even backed off the 510 connection in the mech mod, and I still couldn't get it all the way flush, which not that big of a deal. I've got some Alien Claptons on there. Really easy to install. At first I was kind of confused. You can see the airflow on there. All right, so you hold this and turn the top part of the cap, and you can actually close off one side completely and have one open. So close completely, other side's open, or you can open both sides, which I would prefer, I guess. All right, I do kind of like that because usually, well, I don't know, I guess there's two thoughts to this. You want your airflow to be the same on each of your coils. Maybe if you put a single coil build, you would just want airflow coming in from one side. So that is kind of cool, I guess. But I'd prefer them both open and both hitting the coil on each side. I don't really see, if you're in dual coil mode, why you would want airflow on one side and not the other. And that could just be the way that this turns around. They didn't actually mean for one side to be closed off. Or if they did, it was probably because they were like, well, if somebody wants to go in single coil mode, this has less airflow and it's just going to hit that one coil, which is, it's kind of cool. So now, does it hit good? We're going to go ahead and take a hit. One more. Yeah, it hits really good. I noticed on this mech mod that my ramp up time from hitting the button to having the coils cherry red, it took a little bit, so that second and third hit's going to be better on it. Sorry, I had a phone call. Hits really good. Flavor's awesome. Is it better than the drop or the drop dead? In my opinion, no. I do like it. But I'm probably not even going to put it in the top 3. It's going to go in 4th place. We're going to have the Phobia in 3rd still. This guy he's growing on me too. The more I use him, the more I like him. But in all honesty, this guy was easier to build on than the Dead Rabbit. I do like how the Dead Rabbit looks. It looks really, really nice. The machining on it is awesome. They did a really good job. But yeah, it's just not going to be in my top 3. Which, I mean, the more I go on, the more I try out. Even the top 5 is going to be hard to get into because, the drop and the drop dead. I've heard a lot about the Goon, so I'm anxious to try it out. It's a little bit more expensive, so I'll probably have to wait a little while, but yeah. So I like it. I would recommend the Dead Rabbit if you can't get a hold of a drop dead or a drop. Or like if it was priced a little lower than those other options, then yeah, I'd probably still go with the Dead Rabbit if you can get a deal on it. The store I went to, they were like, they only had 2 colors, and I thought that was weird. I was like, isn't this the one that comes in a bunch of colors? And he was like, "No, those are the only two we're gonna sell those, and then we're gonna be done with those, and we're just gonna stock the drop deads." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So they think the drop dead's better than the dead rabbit, obviously, or at least it sells better, and it's newer, So, um, anxious to see. I haven't looked at any of the other reviews on the dead rabbit. I wanted to go into it with an open mind and just tell you honestly what I thought of it. So now that I've done my review, I'm going to get on and see what other people think. If I'm in the same, if I think the drop's the best, the drop dead, and then the dead rabbit. So we'll see. It's going to be hard to find reviews that did it in the order that I did. So yeah. But yeah, that's it for this review. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you would. Really appreciate it. Leave me some comments. If you got a dead rabbit, let me know what you think about it. Yeah, go Massillon, go Vols. Today's Friday. The Vols play Alabama tomorrow, so that should be fun. But I said that about Auburn, and we beat them. So we'll see. Massillon plays Louisville. I always want to say Louisville, coming from the South, but they call it Louisville up here. So go Tigers. We should handle them pretty easily, but you never know. Any given Friday, we'll see. The big games next week. McKinley's still undefeated also, so it should be a really good one. It's at home this year. We're really looking forward to it. So go Tigers, go Vols. Stay cloudy. I will see you guys soon.